But if you're gonna make some just stupid ass claims, then that is just like T-ball setting me up to doink, say you.
Yeah, buddy. Lightweight, baby.
What's up, guys? I'm Josh and I Lift Things, and I'm here to talk about the Logan Paul versus More Plates, More Dates drama. Does Prime cure every single childhood ailment? Now, if you haven't heard, Logan just recently tried posting some shit on his Instagram story, trying to call out Derek from More Plates, More Dates. If you don't know the background info, this may seem like Derek just catching some random strays, but let me give you a little bit more context. Obviously, Logan Paul does not need an introduction. Massive YouTuber, somewhat successful boxer, and crypto scammer. And he happens to own a hydration drink company along with fellow massive YouTuber, better boxer, and probably soon to be crypto scammer KSI. The Prime drink has been all over the news. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. They've done a great job at marketing it. You know, there's stories about kids in the UK spending like $10 or pounds or euros or whatever the fuck made up currency you guys use to buy it at shady corner stores. It's the official sports drink of the UFC and is basically battling for market share along with companies like Gatorade and Powerade, really big players in the industry. You know, at that point, it's fine. It's a cool drink and it tastes all right and it's not really hurting anyone. They then started to push the marketing hype a bit more for its hydration potential, and in doing so, kind of tried to take some shots at some actually good companies such as Liquid IV. Logan made a little short video that he posted like his TikTok and his Instagram, and then Derek from More Plates, More Dates called out some of the claims. Let's watch the video.
Liquid IV with 11 grams of sugar compared to Prime's 2 grams. Liquid IV has 870 milligrams of electrolytes, and the Prime stick has 871 milligrams of electrolytes. And
now it's intentional. Look, we're this much better by 1 milligram. This is not the same stratification of electrolytes. So when he lumps them together as if it is an electrolyte is an electrolyte, it's like, do you know the composition of sweat that even comes out of your fucking face when you're exercising, bro? I don't think so. I think you think that this is all the same. And for you to go at Liquid IV, ready to like chop their head off when you don't even know what the difference is and why it would be useful to maybe have some sodium in there, is actually kind of laughable, to be honest.
Now, I disagree with Derek's claim here. He says that Logan doesn't know that these things are different. Well, that may be true. I just think that Logan doesn't care, because he knows that his fan base does not care. But let's watch one more quick clip because it's pretty fucking funny.
all right, we're going 1 for 1. The new Prime hydration sticks versus Liquid IV. Liquid IV, 45 calories. Prime stick, 25. Liquid IV with 11 grams of sugar compared to Prime's 2 grams. Liquid IV has 800.
Keep in mind that for like a situation where you need an electrolyte beverage, carbs are like a good thing. Like, I understand if someone's like dieting, like sure, maybe there's something to be concerned about, or if you're really into like low carb or keto stuff, but for the most part, having carbohydrates involved is only going to help things. But whatever, that's besides the point.
70 milligrams of electrolytes, and the Prime stick has 871 milligrams of electrolytes. And that was intentional, so we could literally one-up them. And now for the taste test. Liquid IV it's not bad, but it is a little salty.
It's a little salty. No shit, it is a little salty. They put adequate amounts of sodium in it because they are attempting to replace what is lost in your sweat during intense bouts of exercise. That is the entire point. This is the same reason why like most pre-workouts don't have tons of sodium in there, even though they would be extremely beneficial for pre-workout. It would make it taste salty, which would then ruin whatever flavor profile they are trying to create. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna move past it for now. This is where the beef ended for months, if you could even call it beef. That video came out 9 months ago. So I thought everything was copacetic. Things were under the bridge. Until Logan posted something on his Instagram story about 2 days ago. He posted screenshots of an email he received from a distraught father who was trying everything he could do in order to help his son. And in doing so, he tagged Derek and called him a virgin, which is like pretty funny. So here's the first screenshot that was posted on his story. The title of the email is "Urgent Thank You for My 9-year-old son." And this is from Kyle on Logan Paul's official Instagram, and he tags at Drink Prime in this first one. So he says, Kyle says, "I wanted to reach out to you in regards to how your product has greatly impacted the health of my 9-year-old son. Attaches a pic of my son, Ethan." I saved the picture of the kid and then deleted it because it was weird. I have no need to post a picture of this dude's random 9-year-old fucking kid. That's weird. So yeah. Over the last year or so, Ethan has been suffering from headaches, nausea, weakness, and other signs of dehydration, even though drinking plenty of liquids throughout the day. This had severely impacted his school and sports participation, as well as just normal play as a kid. The doctor had ran some basic tests and done diet changes and all, but nothing seemed to do anything more than help a little. This doctor fucking sucks, dude. My older son plays high school football and has used your drink frequently and had raved about the flavor, but we never knew exactly what the drink would mean until recently. Ethan was having one of the days of the symptoms mentioned above, and as we picked up my older son from workouts, he had some of his Prime hydration drink left and gave it to Ethan. Within minutes, he was perked up, had his color back, headache had went away, and was back to himself. So, next email, or next screenshot from his IG. Looking online, I had seen the video saying it was underdosed or didn't have certain ingredients, so on from the so-called experts, the More Plates, More Dates type videos. Shout out Ethan. I can tell you it's completely false. It has truly changed the daily life and well-being of my 9-year-old son, Ethan. We now give him one daily, something, and summer camp, something, 1 day of headaches or any of the other symptoms. Even his doctor supports him using the drink and loves the results he had. He loves the Ice Pop one most, which around here can be hard to find at our local Kroger and Walmart. So I try to buy several. It just seems like branding. At our local Kroger and Walmart, so I try to buy several when I see them, even if I don't always have the money, but he likes the green ones as well. Even if you don't have the money? Okay, again, I just wanted to thank you and your company for what your product has meant to us. As a father, the most important thing to me is my children, and when something is going on health-wise, it truly becomes a stop the world and make it better scenario. As Ethan's father, I truly thank you. And he tags him at More Plates, More Dates, stupid virgin. Okay, now before I get into potentially dismantling these claims, allow me to say a few things. Logan is more successful than me. He has a better physique than me. He's more attractive than me. He's more of a man than me. He donates more to charity than me. So obviously all of my opinions are wrong. Along with that, and I'm saying this one with much less sarcasm and vitriol, he's a great marketer. If I had to guess, this blatant call out is probably just another attempt at marketing. Bad press is still press, and he knows that his audience is too stupid, and by that I mean they're fucking 7-year-olds, so of course they are, to actually look at any of these claims anyways. They just like to see inflammatory posts. Therefore, any big YouTuber who actually talks about this is unethical and is just drawing a much more eyes to Logan, which is what they want. Me as a tiny YouTuber, I'm allowed to make these type of videos, so like and subscribe. It's karma free. So let me say this without committing libel against Logan Paul, because I would hate to do that. We all know how he deals with litigation when YouTubers call him out. Shout out CoffeeZilla. This email reads fake as fuck, and I don't believe it's a real fucking email. Like, you guys saw how weird that is. At the Walmart and the Kroger, which exclusively sell Prime, I started watching the UFC. Did you know that Prime is the #1 drink by UFC? My doctor supports him drinking it. He said make him drink more. Make him sell out of Prime. Even when he doesn't have the money, he makes sure to get in Prime. This dad is spending his last hard-earned dollars on fucking Logan Paul sweat juice? Are you kidding me? Okay. So the email is fucking weird. If it isn't fake, then that kid has a lot more to worry about than his dehydration issues that were supposedly solved by Prime. That dad is out of his fucking gourd. Now, Prime is just all facts a shitty hydration formula. A good hydration formula should be able to adequately replace what you lose in your sweat during exercise or if you live in like a hot and humid climate. And again, for something like sports performance, you would also want more carbohydrates in there. The artificial sweetener, although it's not dangerous, I'm not calling it out like a lot of other fucking quacks that try to go the naturalistic route, is actually a detriment in this case. You would want more carbohydrates. The whole, it tastes a little salty thing just goes to show either how fucking little Logan knows or how much he does know that his audience is too stupid to challenge that fucking statement. Anything with an adequate amount of sodium in it, which would be needed because guess what? Your sweat is fucking salty. Brand new. Stop the presses. I just reinvented the wheel. Of course, something that can actually adequately replace the sodium that you lose is going to taste salty. That's the entire fucking point. His beverage is instead just a potassium bomb. Here is the Blue Prime. It's the only one I've tasted, so that's why I pulled it up. Ingredients, okay? Sodium, 10 milligrams. I take 500 milligrams pre and post workout. Sorry, Charlie, not gonna fucking cut it. Carbs, 6 grams. You could probably use more. Potassium, 700 milligrams, which by the way is still only 15% of the RDA. I'm gonna do this a couple more times. Vitamin E and vitamin B6, and do they say down here what the form of vitamin B6 is? Yeah, okay, so the vitamin B6, it's not even P5P, which is what you want for the bioavailable form of vitamin B6. Vitamin B12, yeah, okay, does not matter. Magnesium, 123 milligrams. That is actually not terrible, but of what form? Magnesium citrate, one of the lowest bioavailable forms. So there you go, that's fucking awesome. And then zinc, okay, not shit. By the way, no fucking chloride or calcium, which are also required to replace because you lose it in your sweat. It's not an argument. It is not a debate. This is shit for a hydration formula. And if you had any actual deficiency from some type of hydration, this would not fix it in any fucking way unless the kid had like a B12 deficiency. And for some reason, this was fixing that for him. That is it. The doctor, quote unquote, that was trying everything, did they not do a fucking blood test to see what the kid was deficient in? I understand, like, they maybe don't have that much money because he's saying when he doesn't have money, like, he has to scrape by to get Prime or whatever. A fucking nutrient blood panel is stupid cheap. You can get it. If he doesn't have insurance, you can get it privately for very cheap. You're telling me they didn't do the bare fucking minimum? This doctor? What else did they do? Did this guy do anything? There's no way that this is some magic medicine that the doctor is just now fucking awakened to. He's been illuminated by Logan Paul / KSI's fucking shitty drink. This is like such an absurd story. And to come out 9 months after the fact to try to tag Derek, like, there's no way Derek's video cut into the bottom line. I don't think there's a massive crossover between More Plates, More Dates and Logan Paul fans, or that the video blew up enough to like actually make someone care. This is like fucking wild. Like, dude, if you enjoy Prime, you just like the taste, you want to support content creators you enjoy, that's cool. Do your thing. Far be it for me to tell you how to spend your money. But if you're going to make some just stupid ass claims, then that is just like T-ball setting me up to fucking doink, say fuck you, that's not a real email, and if it is, that dad needs to be locked away. Honestly, you could have gave this kid a Gatorade and probably would have seen the same results. You could have given this kid a Powerade, see the same results. You could have gave him a liquid IV, and if it was an actual nutrient deficiency or electrolyte deficiency or some form of dehydration, he would have been way better off. But you don't see these people making these fucking ludicrous claims like this. I can also guarantee that Logan doesn't care about any of this in the fucking slightest. He cares about money, and Prime has made him a lot of it. So I guess, long story short, Derek really didn't need to get called out, although I bet way more fucking people have heard of Derek now thanks to being on Logan Paul's story. So kind of shooting yourself in the foot. And Logan is just a fucking shitty scamming thief, so who would have thought? It's every day, bro. And guys, that is the video. If you like this style of content, please like the video, subscribe, leave a comment. I respond to every single one of them, and maybe share to a Prime drinking idiot you know. If you really like this style of content, you can follow all of these socials. The links will be down in the description. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.